Like Jesus, we also are very busy, aren't we? And like that example, there is someone trying to keep us or separate us from our children, to prevent us from being their companion and teaching them to love Jehovah. But like Jesus, we can be successful in being our children's example, their teacher, and their companions. How do we know that? Well, we're going to speak with two young ones whose parents helped them to develop a love for Jehovah. Notice how they were successful, and know that we can be too. First, we have Brother Randy Ortega from the Sholo congregation. Brother Ortega is 16 years old. How long have you been baptized?
I've been baptized for 2.5 years.
So you were baptized at the age of 14. That's very commendable. What privileges do you have in the congregation, Brother Ortega?
Well, I'm used regularly to assist with the mics, the platform, reading for the congregation Bible study, and I get to read for the Watchtower study for the first time next month, which I'm really excited about. I also get to participate in the cart witnessing.
Excellent. Those are some great privileges. And I hear you got to do something very special recently. What was that?
Well, my dad and I have been regular pioneering together since February of 2015, and recently had the privilege of attending Pioneer School.
So your dad is pioneering along with you too. Well, it's very special that you got to attend Pioneer School together. Can you give me some examples of how your parents taught you to love Jehovah?
Yes. Family worship has been very helpful, and we've had some pretty memorable times inviting others in the congregation to join us. Keeping our family worship regular can be very difficult because of our different schedules, but my parents made it a priority, and it's something that a whole family has benefited from.
That can be very challenging for sure. Well, how else did they teach you?
Well, my dad has helped me to appreciate the brothers and sisters who have served at Bethel because of their self-sacrificing love for Jehovah. We got to tour Bethel too. This has increased my own love for Jehovah and has affected my goals for the future.
Well, those are some fine teaching methods that your parents use. You mentioned that your love for Jehovah has affected your goals for the future. Can you tell me what some of those are?
Yes, I'd like to continue to pioneer with my dad, and eventually, when I'm old enough, I'd love to apply for Bethel.
Excellent. Thank you, Brother Ortega. Well, second, we have Brother Joe Snyder from the Southern Palms congregation. Brother Snyder is 20 years of age. Tell me, how long have you been baptized?
Well, Brother Ransom, I've been baptized for 7 years now.
So you were baptized at 13 years old, and you also knew from a young age you were taught to love Jehovah. What privileges do you have in the congregation?
Well, I'm currently serving as a ministerial servant, as well as overseeing the operation of the video console, sound booth, and stage, and roving microphones.
Well, those are sure some great ways to demonstrate your love for Jehovah. I'm sure you weren't just born with that love, though, right? How did your parents teach you to love Jehovah?
Well, my parents used many different methods to teach me about Jehovah and to love him. One in particular I can remember is that both my parents, but especially my mom, would spend so much time with me reading the Bible as well as other publications, and she would also have me read them to her. That really deepened my appreciation for Jehovah and made him real to me.
Well, those are some great teaching techniques. How else did they teach you?
Another one was giving me guidance. If I had a question on an action I was contemplating, they would sit down with me, show me scriptures from the Bible on that action, and we would decide whether it was good for me or not.
Well, I'm sure that drew you closer to Jehovah. You have many privileges at a young age, Brother Snyder. Did your parents help you with that?
Oh, most definitely. My parents helped me to set and achieve all of my spiritual goals. This really drew me closer to Jehovah and helped me to see that he cares about me as an individual, and so do my parents. They helped me work towards baptism, reaching out in the congregation for privileges, and then more recently my goal of becoming a servant.
Well, that sounds like a lot of work, but definitely paid off. Tell me, did it affect your view of your parents?
Well, Brother Rans, I am so thankful for all the time and attention that my parents gave to me. Without them, I'm not sure I would have progressed to where I am now spiritually.
Thank you very much, brothers.